my name is Kyra Eubanks, and I'm Miss Broward County 2020.
And my name is Sudan Eubanks. I'm an aspiring title holder.
And we're here to provide your uplifting news for the day. Now, guess what? We're not going to pretend like you don't see an amazing looking woman in the middle. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself before we get into that?
Hi, I am Diane Moore Eubanks, and these two are our production. Today's my yesterday was my birthday, and so they are celebrating by allowing me on their set today. So thank you for having me.
We're so happy to have you here. All right, so now for our quotes. Our quote of the day is, philanthropy, like charity, must begin at home. And guess what? This wasn't even planned out, but it is so true that our mother has really instilled in us a need to really give back to others, to engage in philanthropy, and to stay involved in the community, especially at this time. What do you think, Sue?
I mean, my mom, she's a gorgeous woman, inside and out. She's like the type of person that would just be like, you like my shoes? I'll just give you a pair, or I'll tell you where to go buy them.
Yeah.
Same thing how Kyra was talking about earlier this week. She's just a giving person, and I'm so glad it's her birthday week. And in this family, we don't do a birthday, we do a birth month. So she's going to be celebrated the entire month.
Or more so like birth year. Like we just go celebrate mama every single day.
You're getting cake like every week.
And I don't eat it. That's the funny part. I'm like, do you all want cake for my birthday? Because I don't want any. I'm trying to be 57 and fabulous. And they're like, yes, we want this cake. And I was like, okay, y'all can have it. I'm not eating it. So, that's okay.
She said 57. I say 5 times 7 is 35, which makes a lot more sense. But anyway, our first headline for today is Teen Cleans Community After Protest Receives Free Car and Scholarship. So Antonio Gwynn Jr. of Buffalo, New York, decided to clean up after the Solidarity and Black Lives Matter protests, and he cleaned from 2 a.m. to 12 p.m. for 10 hours straight.
Ooh.
After witnessing how Bailey Avenue had been left in disarray after the protest, he decided to step in and do much of the cleaning himself. His community pitched in to get him a full ride to Medaille College, a 2004 Ford Mustang convertible, and a year of free auto insurance. Guess what? It pays to give back. It pays to be philanthropic.
26-0 vote passes the Breonna law, banning no-knock police raids in Kentucky. It is an unprecedented, unanimous vote. Louisville, Kentucky's Metropolitan City Council has enacted a ban on no-knock police raids after recent Louisville EMT Breonna Taylor was unfortunately killed in the night when police raided her home, executing a no-knock warrant for alleged drug possession. She was then found
Innocent.
She was then found innocent.
Of course.
Named the Breonna Law, it honors the memory of an EMT who was a healthcare hero just the day before the fateful police raid. The land bans the use of no-knock warrants, requiring police instead to announce themselves as police and wait 50 seconds before forcing their way into a house, if that is necessary. Body cams are to be worn during the serving of all warrants and are to be switched on 5 minutes before the service and 5 minutes after the service is finished.
I wanted to add that as a
Please.
lawyer, I've been a lawyer for, let's see, how many years now? Woo,
40,
long
30,
time.
20.
No, 26. You're aging me for girl.
So wait a minute. So you need to tell me
Oh,
that
you
she
need to go to
became a
college.
lawyer when she was 9 years old. I think that you just broke a
No.
bunch of barriers, Mama.
No, I was 31. But the fact of the matter is that the no warrant was for her boyfriend. It wasn't even for her. And so they really had no right to do that. And we have to really teach our young people what their rights are and what they can and cannot do. But even if you know your rights, if there are others who are just set on breaking the law and just being ruthless, people need to understand that the police are there to serve and protect. The military are the ones that are supposed to be out there fighting for the country. Now we have our police dressing as if they're military. And not protecting and serving, but being too aggressive. So I have to say, I have never had a bad encounter with the police. I have to say it because I just never had. When I got stopped, myself and my friend was coming from an event. It was like 12 o'clock at night. And the officer came, with the hand on the hip or the gun and everything. And we wind on the glass, and we did. And he looked at me, and I gave him a big smile, and I said, "Officer, we're coming from a party. Have you eaten? Would you like some leftovers?" And the officer just looked at me, and he just fell on the floor laughing. He says, "No one has ever said that to me before." And he says, the person was driving, they were waving around and around, but you know what? I don't even care. I'll just give you all a warning. No problem. Just go on about your day, and you have a great night. But everybody doesn't have that kind of experience and that kind of charisma.
Here we are talking about experience. And Sudan's like, Mom's just charismatic. Show faith in others and you will help them succeed. I'm going to say that again. Show faith in others and you will help them succeed. All right, what does that mean to you?
I believe that in everyone there is something good. And when you meet them, try to pull that out from them so they can feel good about themselves. If they feel good about themselves, then they're able to elevate themselves, they're able to help others, and it just spreads. The positivity spreads, Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's what I think it means.
What do you think, Sue?
I mean, I know this isn't 100% related, but I love me some cake. So I have faith in my mama, and then it correlates to her birthday, and birthday correlates to cake. So let's dig into this chocolate mousse cake. Let me tell y'all.
Lord.
All right. Wait. I didn't get to answer what I thought this was about.
Go ahead, Kyra. Then we'll eat some cake.
It's totally fine. So showing faith in others, guess what? Sometimes you have to be able to see that potential in others. There are times in which my mom, for example, looked at me and said, "Kyra, I can see you doing X, Y, and Z." And I couldn't see at that time because my mind was too close-minded, right? My comfort zone was so restrictive. But when you have someone pour into you in the same way that she's talked about, you really realize that the sky is not the limit. You're the limit, and you set the limit. So you can make the limit be the universe if you wanted it to be.
Right.
And you can make that happen. So that's what that means to me. Thank you for seeing and me sometimes things that I never saw myself.
You're welcome.
I think that you do that for so many people. We love you so much. Some cake? Mama, you got to get a tiny piece of cake. It's your cake.
Yeah, while you're doing the cake, since I'm not going to eat cake. Before you do that, I just want to say that during the pandemic, I found skill sets I didn't know how to do. I did Miss Sudan Eubanks is here. I have never done that before, ever like that, And so I can pretend. It's empty, guys, see? They can have the cake because I'm trying to look good. In fact, my birthday, I just want to work out in the gym. That's it. I don't need anything else. Yeah, just to work out.
We hope that you enjoyed this episode of Uplifting News. Tune in tomorrow for more episodes and more uplifting positivity. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.